Good morning, everybody. I know I'm early. I, I got some work that's going to be going on at my house this morning, and I'm not sure what time they're coming. So I thought I would go ahead and start just a little bit early. I think I'll be able to have time to squeak one in here. But anyway, welcome to the early morning edition uh, of the coffee sessions. Probably throwing a lot of people off because if they didn't look close and see that I had 8:30 on the thing, they're going to be waiting about 30 minutes and tuning in and going, "Wait a minute, where'd he go?" But anyway, I appreciate the ones that are here, and let's see who we got here. We got Troy Pritchard. He's over there. Happy Hump Day. Oh, that's right. It's Hump Day, isn't it? Yeah. Half time, I don't even know what day it is. Javi's in the house. Good morning, Javi. Sweet, he says the early morning edition. Well, not that early. It's 30 minutes earlier, but yeah, just thought I'd try to go a little early. I was gonna not even do one. If you notice, I didn't even schedule one last night like I usually do because I kept thinking, man, I don't want to get on here and then them show up and I have to jump off real quick and everything. So, but then I thought, well, I don't think they're going to get here before 9, so I'll just do it at 8:30. So here we are. What's going on with y'all today? Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on around here. Like I said, got a little work going to be going on here at the house, and I guess they've got a Senate vote a little later today, so I doubt if I'm going to be able to watch any of that, but they don't need my input anyway, I don't think. I think they pretty much made up their mind what they're going to do. So they can get by without me. Just a quick update here. Let's see. We've got we got a few folks watching. Let's see. There's Awesome Wood Things says, "Hey, I was getting ready to drop a like and run because I have meetings, but you're live." Yeah, I got some work going on a little later this morning, and I thought, well, maybe I can squeeze this in before they get here. So just decided to do one about 30 minutes early. There's Wild Bill Hoffman. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. Ron Coffey's in the house. Good morning. Troy says you tried to trick us early, folks. Yeah, I know I can't get anything past you, Troy, because you're Johnny on the spot when I post those links and stuff. So I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and do the coronavirus update and get that out of the way. I know y'all are just waiting for that. There's Janet. She's caught up with me this morning. How you doing, Janet? Hope you got your coffee. I'm a little early, I know, but anyway, I was putting these banners together. Let's see this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one right here, just to keep you all updated. I don't want to be surprised by this. Yesterday, confirmed cases was 20,696. And overnight, it has now jumped to 24,627. And then the deaths also went up from 427 to 493. So there you go. And I know some of you are probably going, why in the heck does he show that every day? It's like, I'm just trying to keep you guys aware of what's going on. Because I know this is, for the most part, a long ways from us, but you never know. You got to be aware of what's going on. And there's 11 confirmed cases in the U.S., up from 5 or 6 that it was a few days ago also. So, wow, I just got something weird jumping up on my computer screen over there. I don't know what that was. A bunch of gobbledygook. I don't know what the heck that was. Anywho, so what's going on with everybody this morning? Ron says he may get ice today. Janet says she was confused for a minute there. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even going to do a coffee session at all this morning. I was going to just post that I was not going to be doing one. And then I thought, well, I don't think the guys that are coming to do some work here, I don't think they're coming till after 9. So I probably can squeak one in here. Good morning, says Mike Reynolds. Awesome Wood Thing says, I have a sore throat. Google says I'm close to death. There's no need to panic. I'm not worried about it, Matt, because you live far enough away from me. You'd have to. I hope you get well. There's a lot of just regular junk going around here in the U.S. So, and none of it's fun, from what I understand. Also, want to send out some thoughts and prayers to my buddy Grant Davis. He's got some stuff going on, and I'm thinking about him a little bit too. So, hope he has a speedy recovery. Janet says that was probably the Iowa caucus results, Dave. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that was Monday. Here it is Wednesday, and they still don't have all the numbers counted. I guess that's just turned into a real cluster. I think I saw yesterday. I think they had like 62% counted, and Mayor Pete, I think, had about 26%. Bernie had 25%, and then Warren, and then Biden. Biden was fourth out of all that. So, which is odd because, old Sleepy Joe, he didn't have to go to the Senate for any of that impeachment stuff. So he's been free to campaign, while some of the other ones, particularly Bernie and Klobuchar and Warren and all the other senators, I think there was like 3 or 4 of them. They haven't been able to campaign because they've been tied up with that. So it's interesting that Joe finished fourth. But anyway, that's here's some good news. Yeah, let's talk about some good news here. Avi says he's ordered all the parts from a prototype. Looking forward to finishing the bed frame today. Okay, cool. Well, I can't wait to see the prototype. Can't wait for that. Awesome Wood Thing says the company that created the app is named Shadow. You can't make that stuff up. Yeah, that's like I said, what a cluster. I mean, come on. What a cluster. And I don't know about you guys, but how many out there, put your comments in the chat here, how many out there think that in the end, Bernie Sanders will get screwed? I think they have no intentions of letting old independent Bernie Sanders win the nomination, no matter how well he does. That's just my opinion. You can write it down. Check me out in November. They already got him one time. I think they'll get him again. Just my opinion. Take it or leave it. We got Joanne / Dwayne says, good morning to all. Happy hump day, Dave. Been, let's see, plus 1 degrees, I guess, out today in Cornwall, Ontario. Man, I don't even like to hear your temperatures. I get cold just hearing yours. Yeah, I got somebody out there agrees with me. The DNC will do to Bernie what they did in 2016. Absolutely. I don't know why. Well, I know why, I guess, why he doesn't just run as an independent. But I don't, he might as well, because he should know, what's that old saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, or something like that. It's coming. I'm telling you. We can look back on this Wednesday coffee session and say, yep, that's the day Dave said that. Anybody watch the State of the Union address last night? That was kind of fun. Seeing all the antics and the head shaking and all that kind of facial expressions, all that stuff going on. Everybody's talking about that when President Trump gave the copy of the speech to Pence and Pelosi, that he just kind of handed it to her and then turned around and she acted like she extended her hand, but it's hard to say whether that was planned on his part or whether she knew he wouldn't and waited until he was starting to turn around and then extend it to make it look like she was doing it. I don't know. And I don't care. I'm just saying that that was the first thing they talked about. And then, of course, the big news is the way she tore up the speech at the end. And she couldn't wait until the cameras were off. No, she had to do it right at the end before it was adjourned. So she was making a statement. So I thought that was interesting. I thought it was pretty interesting. But I don't know. I was kind of, I wasn't surprised, but I guess I wasn't shocked. But it's just amazing the lack of respect that was shown last night. Because no matter what happens today, he was still the president as of last night. So just total lack of respect on a bunch of folks there. But anyway, we got a few comments. Let's see here. Awesome Wood Thing says the DNC believes, and many people believe, a Bernie nomination will reelect Trump. Well, I think it would, but does that make it fair for them to screw Bernie? I don't know. Large number of Bernie supporters will vote Trump if Bernie is not the nominee. That's true, and I think that happened last time. Of course, maybe he'll get another. What was it he got last year? In 2016, he got like a $600,000 house or something out of it, or so, he bought something like that right after that. Yeah, a lot of shenanigans going on in politics. Obviously, his best speech ever. Did have a lot of good moments. I particularly liked when they had the lady with the two young kids and they surprised her with her husband coming home from deployment. That was pretty cool. I love seeing those kind of things. Let's see, there are some old Republicans that don't like what Trump has turned the party into and will not vote Trump. But they vote Trump if Bernie is the nominee because they like Bernie less. Yeah. Ryan Balance says, morning, ? Yeah, where you been? What the heck? Come on, man. Now, I started a little early today. I got some work going on at the house. Going to have some folks coming over about 9-ish or 9:30 or something. I don't know when. So I thought I first wasn't even going to do a coffee session, and I thought, well, I will just do one. Started at 8:30, and then if I look and I see him pull in the drive, I'll just have to cut it off early again like I did yesterday. So I didn't know he was coming at all yesterday. I had sent him a text and talked to him, and he says, yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then that was the day before, and I didn't talk to him. And then he didn't text back or anything. Then all of a sudden I see him pull up in the driveway yesterday morning when I was at the end, towards the end of the coffee session here. So Awesome Wood Thing says there's a lot of Pete or bus voters too. Again, more votes for Trump if Pete is not the nominee. Yeah, they've got, that's the problem. They've got they got so many running. Of course, they've had some drop out, but um, and there's quite a range. I think, it's not like they're all exactly the same. There's a big range of this guy likes this, and this one likes this, and this one likes this. So yeah, when um, kind of, sorta, Ryan, kind of, sorta. Uh, got some stuff I, uh, I need done that. Well, I don't want to do it, and I'm really not qualified to do it. So I always bring it to professionals, when I need something done, because I'm not a professional at nothing, or expert at nothing. Got to get my eyeballs checked, vision test. I've talked more politics here than I have in 5 years. Crazy times we're in. Yeah, it is. Well, I normally don't like to talk politics, but that's kind of the big news right now, at least for a couple of more days. It's probably, I don't know, is that better or worse than talking about the coronavirus? Ryan says Donald should have handed Pelosi a pen. Yeah. Well, there's a meme going around. I don't know if you've seen it. It says asking if Pelosi will be doing some acquittal pens or something. I don't know. It's a shame that the government can't work the way it's supposed to. Everybody's supposed to work together. You can get so much done. I mean, it's amazing what he's got done in 3 years. With all the with all opposition, all the stuff that's going on, I just can't believe it when I think about some of the things that have have happened. But just think of what they could have got done. And I say they, I mean all of them. Just think of what they could have got done if they decided to work together. But no, they don't play that way. Yes, Mark, your clock is broken, but it'll still be right twice a day. Everybody's coming in here late. Well, not late. They're coming in on time, but I was early. So Keith's got a funny one here. He says, we have a local with a political sign, any functioning adult for 2020. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. But it's kind of quiet around here this morning. We're going to have, it's already rained. It's wet. We're going to get some more rain today. Quite a bit more rain today. And then tomorrow, big storm rolling through here. So I always hate that because I have a lot of big old trees. And of course, we always get a lot of rain ahead of the high winds, and then that makes the trees easier to blow over. But I always kind of look at it like this. All these big old trees that I worry about around my house, I'm thinking, well, they've been here for probably 40, 50 years because as big as they are, so maybe they can hang on a little while longer. I hope so. But let's see. He says, it was a brilliant move by Trump. He mentioned planting 1 million trees. Then nervous Nancy destroys a few by ripping the speech. Yeah. I'd have to say, out of that whole little conflict, I think he got the best part of that deal, because her ripping the speech in half while it was still on the air, trying to make a statement. And I mean, think of what she was ripping up. I mean, she was ripping up the speech that had, about the president of Venezuela, or what he thought was he feels the real president of Venezuela, the soldier that returned home, the I can't even say it, Muskegee Airman, 100 year, all that stuff, and she just tore it in half, just because she didn't like him. So I think he got the better end of that deal. Bart Bixel says, "Morning, Dave, Javi, Mark, Troy, and everyone else." He says, "I'm early." Yeah, you're early. So are we. We've been here a while. Let's see. Mark's getting some rain too. 37 degrees. Raining off and on again. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be kind of lousy weather the next few days. All the way, and I think until Saturday. I think, like I said, it's already rained. It's not raining right this minute, but it's already rained. And then we got more coming this afternoon. A big storm moving through tomorrow, which they act like it's going to rain all day tomorrow. We got flash flood warnings, tornado warnings, or tornado watches, I guess it is. And then again, Friday, they said, well, even though the storm has moved through, it'll still be a bunch of rain because it's just kind of hanging around. Yeah, this is kind of funny. It says, after today, Trump can rip up the articles of impeachment. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, Ronald, we started at 8:30 this morning, just because I got some work going on today at the house, and some guys will be showing up here possibly any minute, or probably after 9. It says Dave is like the mother-in-law that shows up half an hour early. Thanks a lot, Janet. Jeez, I thought we were friends. I love you too. Jeez. Joanne, aka Dwayne, says we're up to 8 inches of snow. My gosh. Well, I tell you, the storms we got moving, and I think it's part of the reason we're having storms moving through, is we got up to I don't know, something ridiculous yesterday. I bet it was close to 75 out. It was really warm. And I don't know, let's see if I can find the temperature on this thing. It's on here somewhere. Let's see what it says. These silly phones. This is a Samsung S5. I've had this thing for years. I still don't know how to work it. Let's see what we got here. Turn on my Fox 5 weather app. Yeah, it's 62 right now. Feels like 61. But yeah, it's warm. Janet just pulling my leg. She says, all right, well, we're still good then, Janet. Let's see. So what's up with the early show? Well, if you go back and watch the first of it, you'll hear me say, because I've already said it about 10 times today. But I should be back to the regular 9 o'clock tomorrow. I was only at 30 minutes early, guys. I mean, heck, half the time I come in here and at 8:30, there's already a half a dozen or so people in the chat. So, says, okay, Dave, rub it in. I'm going to your place for the weekend. Yeah. But it's going to be raining. So, yeah, it's going to be warm, but um, I'm just here to get Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday over with. Hopefully I can make it through that without any, damaging winds or trees blowing down or any of that kind of stuff. And ready for Saturday, because I think, let me look again at my, let's see, I've almost made it to 30 minutes without him showing up. Put my eyes back on. Let's see what the daily thing is. Today, high of 67, low of 63, so it's not going to change much. Rain, 50% chance, and like I said, we've already had rain here. Tomorrow, thunderstorms, high of 66, low of 38. Ooh, 100% chance of rain. Yeah, like I said, we got that big front moving in. And then, Friday might not be too bad. It's saying kind of partly sunny. Maybe it will move through. A 10% chance of rain. So, that's different than what the guy was saying this morning. Oh, well, you never know. I always kind of go by this because, and really, I use that radar thing. They have the little radar thing. You can set it in motion. And I love that thing because it is really accurate. Sometimes I can hear people, watch the news and they're talking about rain, and I go, why am I not getting rain? And I look and you can see where I'm here, and then right around me, and there's a hole right where I'm at, but rain everywhere else. So anyhow, sounds like Oregon weather. Yeah, that's the way it is around here. Janet says she's getting a sleet, freezing rain, snow mixture this afternoon. Oh, well, that should be fun. Stay in and be safe, Janet. Jim Sinicola. Good morning, all from the beach in Orange Beach, Alabama. Yeah, that's where you were. I was saying Gulf Shores or something the other day. That wasn't even close, was it? All right. Well, I've been on here almost 30 minutes. I did set the timer. And so far, my work crew hadn't showed up yet, but that's good. Maybe we'll get this one in. Yeah, I see a comment popping in here. Steve Gronsky, who's normally right here. Oh, he's got a CNC Laguna in there. Awesome. Says tuned in at 0750 Central Time and found the show already running. Hopefully I can do a replay to see it later. Yeah, anybody that, in case you're new to this kind of stuff, any of this stuff I do, these live streams, coffee sessions, CNC with Dave, any of them, all of them are, if you miss it live or miss half of it live, it's not a big deal because it's all a video. And it doesn't matter whether you're on Facebook. Now, Facebook doesn't keep it forever, but YouTube pretty much does. If you go to my YouTube channel, which if you're watching on YouTube, that's where you're at right now, you can hit a playlist. Every time I add a scheduled show, I put it in a playlist. So you could sit there and watch all, let's see, we're on 88 today. So you could sit there and watch all 88 of them. That would be, probably about 40. Well, some of the early ones were longer, but that'd be at least about 45 hours or so worth of. So if you're really bored and don't have anything to do, yeah, you can go watch all those old coffee sessions. But there's my little timer. So I guess we're going to. Let's see, Janet, thank you so much. She's asking about Jack. Jack, you hear that? Janet's asking about you. Let's see if I can. Come here, big boy. He's camera shy. But Yeah, he's doing all better. I don't know what it was. You know how dogs are. That they sometimes something just doesn't set well with them, just like with us. And he had a little tummy ache apparently. But yeah, he's all good. Still eating like a horse. But Ryan Ballard says today will be the only day that Dave C will not sign off before Dave G. Yeah, he usually goes before I do, doesn't he? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, folks. Well, thanks for tuning in. We've still had a pretty good crowd stumble in here, even though I went a little early. There's George. He even made it. How you doing, George? Started a little early this morning. I know you're probably thinking we just got going, but started at 8:30, so I could get this coffee session in, and got some guys coming to do some work. There's the rock. So I'm going to be signing off here. But anyhow, we are going to get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. I should be back to my regularly scheduled time tomorrow. If all goes well today and they get everything done, I hope so. But I'll keep you posted. But if you see me schedule a show, Facebook or YouTube, I think it tells when the start time is. Whatever. But I'll probably be able to do it at 9 tomorrow. But anyway, everybody else get out there and have an awesome Wednesday. And I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, find that little magic button over here. Oh yeah, here it is. All right, everybody have a good one, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.